On the sidelines for a long time now, I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I am waiting on the sidelines for a long time now, I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time now, I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I am waiting on the sidelines for a long time now, I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time now, I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time now, I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I
Let's go! We got another one, y'all. Black Friday. First Black Friday game ever. The Miami Dolphins go on the road again. Why they giving us our primetime games on the road, first of all? On the road again. This time is personal to face the New York Jets in November. We got about 40-degree weather. November 24th, historically, you're going to have about 40-degree weather. If you're lucky, it'll be 50. On the road to the Jets, late November. That's a W. That's a W. It's going to be a tough one, but it's a W. Because it ain't in December. Ooh, it ain't in December, baby. It ain't in December. Listen, hey, Jets, Black Friday. Oh, man, I got to see this bye. I got to see this bye week. I'm trying to figure this out. I got to see this bye week, man. Because You got, I mean, are you playing the week before this game? Then you got a short week. You're going to be away from your family on Thanksgiving because 9 times out of 10 you traveling on Thursday. Because I doubt they'll travel late Thursday or Friday morning and just show up to the game. That's dirty. That ain't clean. So it looks like their Thanksgiving might be affected. If anything, they might say go enjoy Thanksgiving, but everybody be to the office at 3:00. And then we're gonna be flying out that evening, get us a hotel, sleep, and then go play the game. I don't know. But man, on Friday, what time is this game? 3 p.m. Is it 3 p.m.? I forgot what it said. Let me see. Is this a 3 p.m. game? Let me see. Yep, 3 p.m. Right in the middle of the day. Everybody gonna be watching this game. Everybody's gonna watch this game because you got Friday football for the first time right after Thanksgiving. Most people take that day off if they ain't already off. Man, our prime time so far is prime time. Our prime time is prime time so far. Everybody gonna be watching that Sunday morning if they wake up because no other game is being played. Everybody gonna be watching this Black Friday game. They gonna watch this Black Friday game way more than the Germany game because it's Black Friday. So we already got 2 primetime games on the schedule that's being released today. Now, only one Christmas Day has been released, Giants and Eagles. Good. I ain't got no interest in that. New Year's Eve's Bengals versus Chiefs. That'll be interesting. Colts play the Patriots in Germany. Dolphins, Chiefs, Germany. Ravens versus Titans in London. Jags, Bills in London. Falcons, Jags in London. Wait, did I read that right? Hold on. Is this correct? The Jags got 2 London games? Rashad said they aren't prime time. They're super early in the morning. What's your definition of prime time? My definition of prime time is you're the only one on TV so everybody can see. Prime time. That's my definition of prime time. If you play on Thanksgiving and you're the only one playing at that time, that's my definition of prime time. If you're playing on Christmas Day, that's considered a prime time game because the whole world get to see it. No other games are interrupting it. That's prime time. You're prime. Prime time doesn't mean night. It ain't just subjected to night. So they constitute these as primetime games. But dang. Prime time 7 to 11. You know why y'all saying prime time is 7 to 11? Is because during 7 to 11 it's the only thing on. That's when everybody gets to watch. The term prime time for the NFL came from the fact that at this time, it's the only game you get to watch. This is the only time we could put one game. Because remember when games were just Sunday? Everybody played in the early 2 morning slots. So it was prime time because you were on prime time. You're the only one put on camera at night. One team. Monday Night Football, you're the only one put on camera at night. Thursday Night Football, you're the only one put on camera. So they made that's where the term prime time came from. So if you look up any definition and stuff, they'll say usually this time is between 7 and whatever p.m. But the origin of prime time comes from it's the only game on, so everybody gets to watch it, which makes it prime. Said we know already, bud. We'll read the comment section. Everybody doesn't. So that's why I'm explaining it. Glad that you do, though. Woo! Some good hot coffee. Gotta let this sit for a little, though. Woo! Love it. Love it. Love it. Nationally televised games are prime time. Even another caveat to it. That is correct. So if everybody also gets the game, it's prime time. But not, well, somewhat, because is an Amazon Prime Thursday night prime time? I know it's Amazon Prime, but is it prime time if it's on Amazon? Everybody doesn't get it. It's not nationally televised. See what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna burn myself. Oh man, Jets. How are we gonna do MetLife takeover? How is MetLife takeover gonna work? This is probably gonna be one of the smallest showings for MetLife takeover because of Thanksgiving. First of all, you got the height of all. I mean, plane tickets are gonna be expensive out the kazoo. Plane tickets gonna be ridiculous in New York. From the holiday alone, and now the game, plane tickets gonna be ridiculous. Hotels gonna be super ridiculous. The trip advisors right now, I mean, all these booking places, all these places increasing, doubling the price right now. Airlines, everything. How we gonna have a takeover this year? Nah, TD, Jersey Dolphins are deep. Yeah, I understand that, but you don't underestimate the group of people that also travel for the takeover. I know we're deep in Jersey, but don't underestimate the people who travel to join in the takeover. It's a large amount of people because it's become an actual big event every year. Matter of fact, you have multiple Dolphin outlets that host their own thing for the takeover. It's going to be a crazy game. Everybody watching it. 3 p.m. It's going to be a crazy game. In great competition. 40-some degree weather. Typically, you never know. It could be a storm. It could be nothing. But you're going to have some cool weather. It ain't going to be no warmth. It's all going to be cold to us. The high would be like 47 during that time of the year. Cold weather. Jets with Aaron Rodgers. And I hate it because they get to stay home on Thursday and enjoy Thanksgiving, show up to the office tomorrow to work, the next day to work. Our guys' Thanksgiving is going to be altered. What I also don't like about it, I need to see this bye week because, gosh, I need to see this bye week. I'm assuming it's in November when you're going to Germany and then you got on Black Friday a game on the road with the Jets. Where's this bye coming from? It looks like we're going to have a short week somewhere. I'm hoping that because this is week 12 or something like that. I'm hoping week 11 is a Thursday night. I'm hoping week 11 is a Thursday night. Week 10 is the bye. Week 9 is Germany. That's what I'm hoping that the Dolphins did. I'm hoping that they took their bye right after Germany. And then they begged the NFL, give us a Thursday night game right after the bye. That way we have a good amount of time to play that Black Friday game with preparation and rest. But that's 2 tough games in November for sure. 2 tough games in November. Right there off the bat. Jets and Chiefs. And if it works out the way that I just said, where we have a Thursday night, you know that's going to be a good team. You know that's going to be a good team. Now, I hope we don't have no November slump. That would be devastating. Everyone wants to see this game. The Jets, this is going to be lit. I feel like they hate the Dolphins because there ain't no way the Buffalo Bills beat us, and we still got a harder schedule, TD. Well, that's how it's supposed to work, because we're going to have a harder schedule because we still got to play them, and they beat us. So they are the team. Buffalo is why we have the harder schedule. We are the reason they have the easier schedule, because they are the favorite over us. So it's easier for them. And since they're the favorite over us, it's supposed to be harder for us, harder to beat them. Our schedule is, for the most part, with the exception of 3 games, is identical. The real difference maker is the fact that we play them and they play us, and they're the favorite. So it makes ours look tougher. It makes ours look tougher. TD, do you think this is the first or second meeting between the two teams? Only reason I ask is because a lot of times the Dolphins face the Jets twice at the end of the season. Yeah, except last year. That's an interesting one. I think this is the second meeting. This is it. I think this is the second meeting. Hey, I need this schedule to just come out, man. Man, just come out. Who do you blame for the hard schedule, TD? Ain't nobody to blame. It is what it is. This is our turn. I mean, everybody in our division has a hard schedule. Understand that, people. Everybody in our division has a hard schedule. It's what it's supposed to be. It's our time to play we play the NFC East this year. And like those teams were good last year. But we'll get the W versus the Jets. We'll get the W. It's going to be tough, but we'll get this W. We'll get the W. It ain't December. It will get the W. So, you never know at this point because of injury. The schedule could be easier than thought. Yeah, that's always the case. Schedule could always be easier. You glad we ran into Baltimore last year with an injured, beat-up secondary? We glad we ran into Buffalo with a beat-up secondary? We glad we ran into the Lions with both of their safeties out? One of their safeties is on our team now. He didn't play in that game last year. One of the 3 games he missed. So there's a lot of fortunate things that can happen in the season. Teams were fortunate that we had injured players, especially let Dolphin fans tell it. The teams lucked out that Tua was hurt. Teams lucked out when Armstead was hurt. So it goes both ways. This is what happens in the NFL. Yeah, that's weird. Jacksonville having the back-to-back London games. That means they got a 2-week vacation in London. I can't see them flying back and going back. Can y'all? I don't see them flying back. But you know what? The NFL might be making a statement here. Again, if they get that official team in London, Jacksonville might be the ones moving. I'm just saying. Hard schedule is separated by one game. Pretty much AFC East have the same schedule. Yeah, well, not one game. They have like 3 different games, Glenn. Buffalo don't play Tennessee. They don't play Carolina, I don't think. And it's another team they don't play. So yeah. They have an 8-year contract for London. Yeah, 2 games though. Florida doesn't need 2 teams. I'm sorry. Well, Flyboy, we already got 3. You talk about 2. We got 3. Right. And I mean, I don't know if I can agree with that. Well, I could, because we could do without Jacksonville. And that's rude of me to say. The Jags fans are like, screw you, But the reason why I say that is because you got Miami, you got Tampa, and Jacksonville is pulling from the Atlanta Falcons. Think about that too. Then you got the Carolina Panthers right over it, So I think Florida's big, but it's shocking that Texas got 2 teams. But Florida got 3. Time will tell. Miami is going to open week 1 against New England. I'm calling it. Let me tell y'all this. I don't want New England early. I want them as late as possible. Give me New England twice in the last 6 weeks. That's a great feeling. When you know that you got to go 4-2 at the end, in New England's in the last 6, now all we got to do is go 2-2 because we're going to get them 2. We're going to get those 2. I don't want New England early. Bored of New England first game every time. Exactly. It's just so boring. And the crazy thing is, in the first game, we don't even play good on offense every time. It just be a defensive slugfest, and we end up scoring on defense and getting enough possessions to get back to the offense. And also that game, to be honest with you, even though it's a win, it does make me nervous. Because we don't never play well in that game, even though we win. And you don't want to get one of them early losses just because, them any given Sundays against New England. I don't like that. I like playing them later in the season. Then we rocking and rolling and we blow right past them. Take that first New England game versus the second one. I'll take the second one all day. Well, never mind. Didn't we lose it in the second one? I'm talking about the year before. But did we lose in New England this year? Did we? Hold on. Y'all help me out. Because I might be mixing years here. Did we lose in New England? Without Tua, yes, late in the season. God dog, I remember. I want to play Chargers first game of the season and get the trip over with. I'm with you. I'm with you. Me too. Me too. Get Chargers out the way. And it'll tell you a lot about your team. If you win, that's a great sign. If you lose, oh my gosh, that's bad. We always have Jets versus Miami and Miami. Black Friday game is in New York. Yeah. You better fact check before you speak. I ain't got to fact check, J baby. Y'all my fact checkers. Then if I'm ever wrong and you correct me, we good. I was more so talking about the year before when we played them early in the season. Then the second win, we kind of ran right through them. I got you, J baby. I thought that's what you were talking about. I heard that the intense jiu-jitsu training is already making Tua forget 15% of the playbook. Y'all need to stop. Jets, look at Jets gang in here. They nervous, y'all. They already know. They going to be fat off that turkey. And Aaron Rodgers is going to be in a darkness retreat for Thanksgiving. And we're going to get that W. Yeah, we're going to go on the road and get that W. It's a tough game. It's a tough game, but we're going to go on the road and get that W. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this game in the comment section. Win, lose, or draw. Let me know what you think. Let me poll it in the comment section. Jets on Black Friday. WL draw. There you go. The poll is up. Fill it out in the comment section. What do you think? Jets, will we win, lose, draw? We're going to get that W. Waddle said, I could see the Dolphins getting 10 wins at least. Yeah. I had us 9 at the minimum. All Dolphin fans going to be sick. Christmas over before it starts. Yeah, we'll see. If Fangio can mimic what he did in Denver due to the fact this is a better roster than he had there, we'll see. Oh, did I put a D? Win, lose, draw. Draw, man. Talk about Dub. All bets point to Tua being hurt by the time, so that's an L. Hey, people ain't gonna lay this down. We could be 9-0 in the season, and people are gonna be like, "Hey, oh, it's coming. Hold on, just wait. It's coming." That's gonna be a hostile environment. I'm not gonna lie. If you want to be honest, you talk about one of the most hostile environments the day after Thanksgiving in New York. Everybody's already off from work. They ain't paying for no travel. People fighting over those tickets right now. Jets fans are fighting over those tickets now. And we talk about MetLife takeover. I'm going to be honest with you. Nobody's talking about the fact that the Jets might be close to selling out their stadium. So it ain't going to be much of a takeover. People forget about that. As they're selling all their tickets and stuff because of Aaron Rodgers' arrival, and they feeling like they're going to a Super Bowl, soon as this schedule is released, I give it 2 weeks and the Jets might be out here talking about they sold out the season. So when you talk about takeovers and stuff, now you got to see how many fans going to put their ticket for sale online at a ridiculously expensive price. And that's a division game. Ain't many going to go on sale. They going to be going crazy in that crowd. I won Jets fans game last year, and it was crazy. I can't wait to see Dolphins back in New York again. Crazy, huh? And now they got a quarterback. And on top of having a quarterback, wait, when they beat us by like 40, was that in New York or was that in Miami? I forgot. When they put up like 40-some points, where was that? Was it New York or Miami? New York, dang. And we beat them with Skyler in Miami. And Now they'll have a quarterback, but we will too. Let's go Tua, baby. MVP season incoming. Oh, man. Dang, they teasing us with this schedule. These 2 games already. It's like, but yes. They just better not screw us and put the Chargers game between these games. Oh, man. Stop lying, TD. What I'm lying about? Jets do be deep in Hard Rock, too. Yeah. But the Jets about to sell out that stadium in New York. Jets got a good O-line. Just check it, man. The Jets have a great O-line. The problem is they always getting hurt, but then they went and got more great O-linemen just in case. Now you got a question of who's starting, and not in our situation, because almost everybody they got over there can start, but they deal with injuries so much they didn't want to take no chances. And you weren't going to play them games with Aaron Rodgers. He wasn't going to allow you not to have no O-line. Jets got a really, really good O-line. Really good O-line. The receiving core as a whole is amazing for Aaron Rodgers as a whole. Running game, you already got a legit running back, just depending on how he looked coming back from the injury. Got the quarterback. They got the offense. Our offense is no more explosive than theirs. I'm telling y'all. Y'all think we got Tyreek, blah, blah, blah. It ain't going to be no more explosive than theirs. As a matter of fact, theirs may have a better balance if they get back to running the ball well. Yeah, I forgot tight ends. They got 3 solid tight ends. I ain't going to make it seem like they all great. They got some solid tight ends. Well, technically better than ours. Let's put it like that, I guess. I don't see an advantage on offense, in other words. And a matter of fact, some could argue a disadvantage depending on how well Tua plays or how well Rodgers plays. You never know. Defense, I don't see the advantage either. They got a pass rush. A legitimate defensive tackle in the middle. I mean, we got a good defensive tackle in the middle, but theirs is that dude. And they got a D-line. They're corners. They're solidified at the corner position. We are too, but they are, and they're younger, faster, more athletic, less injury prone. Linebackers, I say a wash right now, because that's an area that we still want to see play better. Safeties, we got to see this year, because I got to see how Holland and those guys play in Fangio's system. It's not the same system that we've been playing, y'all. So that's why the Jets are a legitimate team, just like us. G Money with the donation said Browns lost 6 games by 7 or less points. I think Deshaun Watson is an extra TD, which would have put us at 15-2 for the season. New D coordinator, defensive tackles, and new playbook custom for our QB this season. About to get scary. Time will tell, G Money. I believe it when I see it. But until I see it, it is what it is. All I can do is go off of what you've done lately. I do take it into consideration. He's been away from football. But, hey, he looked like a bum last year. And don't get me wrong, I know he's much better than that. But until he shows it, hey, you are what you are lately. You are what you are lately. It is what it is. So 15-2 though, y'all wasn't gonna be 15-2. Y'all wasn't gonna be 15-2 even if no. 13-4, maybe, because that team was loaded. So, big time Russ. He'll be fine, and you know it, TD. Yeah, I do believe he'll be fine. But again, until he is, I'm not finna give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't give my quarterback the benefit of the doubt, so why would I give him? It is what it is. Go out there and show. Yeah, all right, he back to being that dude. Till then, he was a bum. Washed until he ain't. Salah versus McDermott versus Fangio is going to decide the AFC East. They steal the Browns, though. I'm about to say something that y'all gonna be like, man, TD be tripping sometimes. Because I even think I'm tripping when I'm about to say this. But it's one team that on the back of my mind bothers me that I don't know why. I just feel like we're going to look up and they're going to have like 10 wins and they need one more in the last game to get in. There's one team in the AFC that I just keep thinking about, and trust me, y'all going to be like TD tripping. But I feel like low-key they still it ain't the Steelers, man. It ain't Miami. It better not be. It ain't the Steelers, man. Y'all gonna be mad at me, but for real, New England, yes. New England, man. I just like y'all gotta look at it. Like even last year, they were technically in it. They just collapsed a little bit later. But man, like this is how you gotta look at it too. What if it was the offensive coordinator last year? Which honestly, let's be honest, we don't know what in the heck Belichick was thinking about with the decision he made last year with the OC in the system. What people don't know is Mac Jones was one of the most successful RPO quarterbacks of all time in Alabama. A lot of people don't even know that. He better than Tua, better than Hurts. He was the best RPO Alabama quarterback in history. A lot of people don't know that. When he was in Alabama, he killed Tua and Hurts numbers in the RPO. Didn't run one RPO last year. Didn't run a single RPO play at all. Trying to make him Tom Brady. Trying to make this man Tom Brady. He is the best RPO quarterback coming out of college there was in Alabama. I'm telling y'all, you may not know that because I didn't know until I found out. And when you go back and look at film, you be like, dang, yes, this fool ran the RPO primarily. And didn't run it at all in New England last year. And now they said this year they're going to put him in a position to where he can succeed with the new system, which is more tailored to what he does in the RPO. You don't know what you're going to get. We don't know what we're going to get. Time will tell. But I just know, man, that's the team that sneak up on you. And all of a sudden, you're like, how are they still in this? I swear to y'all, if I hear one time Master at Work or Tyson after week 10 talk about Mackinac, baby, let's go. Oh, that's a bad sign. If he's out here talking Mackinac stuff, that is a bad sign for us. But again, it ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. He said, "Nah, Tyson not allowed on the bandwagon." Listen, man. Hey, we'll see how it goes. TD, you know he's watching. Oh man, TD, do you think Tua will get benched for Mike White? Tua's not getting benched. He's not allowed to get benched. Okay. He's allowed to be put in a protocol if he shouldn't, but he's not allowed to be benched. See how that works? So yeah, if they decide they want to put him in a protocol at any point because of his play, then Mike White can come in. One thing you can't afford to do is mess with Tua's value whatsoever, just in case it don't work out. You got to be able to try to trade him. But Tua gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. This is gonna be the season. He gonna cook. He gonna cook this year. But I'm excited for the competition. Let me tell y'all why I love that our schedule is hard, and because if we are successful, we did the doggone thing. Y'all, if we win 12 or 13 games, we did the doggone thing. Man. We're like literally 12, 13. We're a top 5 team in the NFL. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. But if we do that, I just want a great season. I want to cheer and not for nothing. I want to believe and not for nothing, because y'all already know I'm going to keep my analysis, say we win this game, lose this game. We're going to beat the Jets. I don't know about the Chiefs game or whatever. But when that season starts, we going 17-0 in my mind. Every week, let's be better. Every week. And time will tell. We got 212 people watching between all platforms. If y'all could do me one favor, if y'all could hit the like button, we love to at least have a standard of 100 likes on this channel on every video, which we've never missed that mark, by the way. But we got 75 right now. So if y'all can help out, hit the like button. Everybody who donated, thank y'all so much for the love and support, helping me out. Those who hit the like button, thank you so much for the love and support, helping me out. Those who are members, the Mod Squad, man, salute to every single one of you guys. So appreciative. So 68% say we beat the Jets. It's over for them. There we go. We sweeping Bills this season. I mean, it'll be nice. It'll be nice. But we got to do it. 2% said draw. Man, let me say this too, man. The rest of the schedule just need to come out. They got me on edge. I got to see the dates, how it line up. I got to see our December schedule. Did they give us a gauntlet, or did they make it fair, or is it hard? Please don't have the Eagles in December. Don't have the Eagles in December. Give me the Titans in December late this time. I'll take the Titans late this time. First of all, we'll be home, so the weather won't factor. But I don't want to see the Titans early with them keeping Derrick Henry and Tannehill and investing in it to reboot that O-line. I don't want to see them early. We can still beat them, but I don't prefer to see them early because Vrabel's still going to have that defense playing their type of defense. And their type of defense is not good for us in what we do. They get in your face. They bump you. They're physical, attacking the quarterback, attacking the receivers, knocking them off their spots. It's just what they do. I would love to have the Titans late this time. And I prefer the Chargers early. Because I want a measuring stick early. And what they did to us last year was all schematic. It had nothing to do with personnel. We had the better personnel. Understand that, Dolphin fans. We had the better personnel versus the Chargers. Now, their quarterback played light years better, and don't say it's because our defense got toasted. Our defense was right there in every play. We just had some perfect throws, some perfect execution. But it was not their personnel that beat us. It was their game plan that beat us. Their game plan beat us. Our guys were hurt last year. Our guys played great football last year in that secondary versus the Chargers. I mean, these guys were literally draped over receivers, but the ball was perfect. We can go over that film too. We could do that film one day. Or did we already do it? Yeah, we did it the other night. We just didn't do the Chargers offense versus our defense. Miami versus Browns AFC Championship at Miami. At least you know it's at Miami, G Money, if y'all make it. TD, we can't be scared of any team at their best if we want to be considered legit. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, let me rephrase that. You have to be able to beat any team at their best if you want to be considered legit. As far as scared or worried, that's just fandom. It's just like say we go to the Super Bowl and Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts goes to the Super Bowl versus the Dolphins this year, and Jalen Hurts with 1 minute and 12 seconds left takes his team up by 4. Touchdown. Bam. There ain't no nervousness that sets into your heart. Yeah. 1 minute 12. Can we get a touchdown? It's what we're going to need to win. Man, late in the game. Tua time, baby. But it's still some nerves in your heart. First down. -5-yard sack. Second down. Holding. When does nerves ever kick in? When does concern ever kick in? 2nd and 25. 47 seconds left. At your own 13 or something. 2nd and 28. 2nd and 28. Ain't no nervousness. 2nd and 28. 3-yard completion. 3rd and 25. No nervousness. Never kicks in. Yeah. Then it's a 60-yard bomb to Tyreek. Touchdown. We the Super Bowl champ, baby. Give me my little party. Give me me. Give me me. That's how it works. You never know. What you doing? Playing? Yeah, she good. Leave her here. You can leave her. She not crying. Hey. TD, you get me through my work day, homie. I'm glad I can, man. Then Tua win a chip after the benching of Hurts. Yeah. He came in there and finished the game. I mean, he didn't put the work in to get there. He didn't put the work in to even get to that point. At the end of the day, he just came in, made a few passes, and they won a championship. And he gets a lot of credit for that. But outside of that, Tua has never won anything. Outside of taking over for somebody in a national championship and winning the game, a moment. A lot of people don't like to talk about that. But a moment, outside of a moment, about an hour, he ain't win nothing. He hasn't had any He hasn't had any long-term success. Even in college. No long-term success in finishing. But you're seeing that in the NFL. Every time he got every season that he started in college, won all them games, took his team through. And when it was time for the big games, lost. Every time. Every single time. Might be why we see what we see. Tua going through the season in December. He has no history of start to finish accomplishment. None. He has none. No history of it. Start to finish accomplishment. It's just a reality. Hold on. Only 1 second, y'all. Oh, I gotta bring this up. All right, I'll do that later. But yeah, what were we talking about? He hadn't had any long-term success in his career. Didn't even win a Heisman. So, bro, these Fins and Jets fans talking crazy on Twitter. Kyle Lowry on the Heat is literally nicknamed QB1. Wow. The LSU game told all the truths. It did. It did more than the Clemson game. He's been nothing but extremely underwhelming. But hey, it is what it is. The Tua Nears act like he won Super Bowls and owns a all-passing record. Nah, they act like he done had 3 national championships from start to season to finish. They act like he got at least 2 Heismans. They act like he was rookie of the year. They act like he broke NFL records as a rookie. They act like he's already broke the 3-year passing record in the NFL, and already has 2 out of 3 Super Bowls and 3 appearances. That's how they act. But that's our quarterback. Let's go. TD, can you help me on my fantasy picks this year? I got you, bro. Just when the time comes. We'll talk about some fantasy stuff late in a few months. If you ask me, Tua should not have played in 2020. Ryan Fitzpatrick should have played that whole season. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't think it would have made a difference. It might have benefited him more than anything now. Never know. But anywho, y'all, we got our second game in. We still talking 2020. It's a draft that we have to evaluate now. This is the time to evaluate 2020. This is the last year of evaluation, really. Because after this year, they're considered veterans once you pass 4 years. Did you see my super chat? Oh, yeah, let me see if I missed it. That's my bad. Yeah, here you go. Making a parlay. Can you pick division winners for me? Ooh, man, you talk about one of the most dangerous things to do right now. Let me do it for you. Let me do it. There ain't money on the line, so I gotta be legit. All right, here we go. AFC South. The winner of that division this year will be because I don't know if they're going to keep Derrick Henry or not. If they keep Derrick Henry, Tennessee's still going to win that division. They were blowing them out in the division last year into the injuries. Tennessee's still the best team in that division. Tennessee. AFC North. Ravens. Oh, that division is nasty. Ravens going to win the division. Bengals going to be right there second, right behind them. Browns, if they get back to playing football, they're going to be third, but they still might make the playoff. That's why I'm telling y'all, Dolphin fans, ain't no wild card. I ain't trying to go after no wild card because that's going to get nasty. AFC West. Chiefs. AFC East. I can't do it. Because all I can do is tell you Miami, but I don't have a conviction, and it's your money on the line. I don't have a conviction to say that. I'm just being a homer, and I'm going to tell you that honestly. I'm just being a fan. And it's hard for me to say between Jets and Buffalo, so I can't give you nothing for the AFC East. Let's do the NFC. NFC East, Eagles. Cowboys will be scary this year, though. NFC West, 49ers. Again, excuse me. NFC North, Vikings. NFC South, I don't like nobody over there. I can't give you one way or another. I don't like nobody over there. G Money said, I hope Tua ball out this season so y'all can play him 50 plus million a year. Crying your whole team gone. Gonna be gone. And then we'll see how good he is without a loaded offense. Waddle top 10. He's gone 120 plus. Bro, that ain't what's going to happen. And even if Tua made 50, yes, everybody won't be here, but they'll probably keep the offense intact. The Dolphin fans will just complain about the defense every year. That's how that'll go. Because if they invest long-term in Tua, they got to have a great offense and try to have shootouts every game. And we'll complain about our defense, but not our offense. So, but I'll be over here telling people this is the cost. You got to keep weapons around Tua. You can't take them away and then make the defense better. Because, yeah, we got too many young players that's going to need their money. So, but we'll cross that road when we get there, if we even get there. Time will tell. Anyway, we're going on about an hour. I'm going to keep on keeping an eye out for these schedule releases. So, again, keep your notifications on. If they keep dropping, I'll keep on hitting that live button. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Fins up no matter what. I'm finna get out of here. See you soon. Peace. I am out.